RuneScape is a game about getting lucky, and using that luck to your advantage to unlock new content. So what if I took luck completely out of the equation by eliminating all my possible good luck, leaving only the bad? Meet my Never Lucky Ironman, forks only, because this account is not getting spooned. This account will not be able to keep or use any drop that is received before the drop rate. Later, once I get further along, I'll periodically take all the drops I have to get rid of and give them out to my viewers and subs. My goal with this account is to complete the Inferno, and I'm not going to stop there. This is my story. Please subscribe to my only forks. I mean forks only. What is up, gamers? FCast and Chill here. So, on the last episode, we got 40 agility and then started killing some seagulls to get our combat stats up. And I'm going to continue killing seagulls to get my combat stats up a little bit before I go on and start doing other things. But before we get into that, I want to start talking about what I call my early game checklist. So right here you could see I have 7 different items that I'm going to try to knock off as quickly as possible, because these will really set me up for the early game, and then I can start getting into some of the PVM. So let me briefly talk through all these. The first of which is full graceful. So you get graceful items from doing agility rooftop courses, and if you have the entire graceful set, not only does it make your run energy deplete slower as you run, but you also get faster run energy regen. So really it's just useful for anything non-combat related in the game, and since I'm going to be running around doing a lot of quests and getting set up, I really want to get this full graceful set as soon as possible. The next thing is I want 50 magic plus the Iban's staff, and the Iban's staff you get from the Underground Pass quest. It's just ridiculously overpowered for early characters. When you're a low combat level, it can still hit 25s, which is just insane. So I'm going to try to get that as soon as possible so I can just, burst down some enemies and hopefully get some drops. Next is prayer. I want to get it up to 43. As soon as possible, because that unlocks all 3 of the overhead protection prayers: protect from magic, protect from range, and protect from melee, which is going to be really important if I'm gonna not die when I'm doing PVM stuff early on. The next thing is I want to be able to get 38 herb lore and 61 farming, because those are the requirements to make Ranar potions from scratch, which are the prayer potions that heal your prayer up, and then they allow you to use those protection prayers for longer. So that's going to be a little painful since herb lore is really slow to train on an Ironman, but I'm just going to put all my lamps on it as much as possible. Next on the list is I want 65 fishing to be able to fish for carambwams. So carambwams are one of the most overpowered food in the game, and unlocking them this early is just great for your account. They heal 18, and also they require 1 less tick delay to eat than other food. So normally when you're attacking and you eat something, it'll delay your next attack. Well, carambwans will delay it for a smaller amount of time than other foods. So they're just great all around. Next on the list is fairy rings. So fairy rings let you teleport to numerous places within the game if you have a Draman staff in your inventory, and they're just extremely useful for getting where you want to go. I definitely want those as soon as I can. And then lastly, we have lots of runes for teleports. I really need to get some emergency teleports since I'm a hardcore account, and I'm going to try to keep that hardcore status for now. I really need one-click teleports where I can get around where I need to. If I'm getting close to dying in any fight, I need to be able to just click and get away. So this is really my priority list, and again, after I get all 7 of these things, that's when I'm going to dive into the PVM content. I actually think I will almost be ready for Barrows once I get all 7 of these, and we can talk about Barrows later because that's going to be a fun one. But yeah, let's go ahead and kick this off. I'm going to start off by going for the full graceful first, so let's talk about how I'm going to do that. So to get my graceful set, the first thing I need to do is unlock some of the higher level rooftop agility courses. I got to 40 agility last episode, and so I really need to get to Canifis to train more agility and collect those marks of grace for the set. But the problem with that is you need to complete the Priest in Peril quest, which has a couple enemies that a fresh account would really struggle to beat. So in order to do that, I'm going to try to rush the Waterfall quest. Waterfall quest is just insanely good for early accounts. It gives a ton of attack and strength XP, and so it'll make those early fights a lot easier. That said, the waterfall quest is pretty dangerous, and there are moss giants in it that can hit up to a 14, which, you know, that can easily smack you down. So I'm going to hang out here at Seagulls for a little bit and get some levels, and then I'll move on to waterfall quest after that. So let's just rush through these levels. Alright, and with that level 20 hit points, we should be good to go ahead and start the waterfall quest now, so let's get into it. So here we go, just coming in here and starting the quest out, and let's see how this goes. I'm going to skip ahead to the dangerous part, so let's do that. Alright, so I'm going to have to go inside of Glariel's tomb right here, and the reason for that is there's a necklace and an urn that I need to get for this quest. But the problem is there are moss giants in there that can hit up to 14 damage. So I brought an inventory full of shrimps, so hopefully that'll be good enough. You know, if I just run past the moss giants, it shouldn't be a problem. But let's go ahead and get on in. Alright, so these skeletons can't hit much more than 3, I think. So if you get one of the skeletons to attack you, then if they're attacking you, the moss giant can't, and you should be able to run by. So I need to go to that chest up top and then that tomb over to the left. So I guess I'll just run across and get to that chest now. We'll see how this goes. I'm going to attack the zombie first to try to get them hitting me, and hopefully I won't get smacked down by the moss giant. But I know a lot of hardcores die to this, so we'll see how it goes. Alright, so I got the zombie. He's on me. I'm just going to walk over here and see now the moss giant's not attacking me while the zombie's still on me. And then get this one on me. This moss giant should stay unaggressive. Oh, I need to eat a shrimp first. Here we go. Alright, I got the amulet. So now we run down to the tomb over there, and then we can get the urn. So I'm going to attack that zombie. And he's still on me. Alright. Oh, I can just run past, right? It should be fine. Oh my god, 14? Okay. Whew. Oh my god. Alright, I'm good. I can eat up. Wow, that was terrifying. Oh man. Okay. I think I'm good now. I need to be more careful. I should have made sure that zombie was still on me, but see, this is why it was the big brain move to get that 20 HP first. If I came straight here, then I would be dead right now. So glad that worked out, but oh man, my heart rate's so high right now. Okay, I'm gonna hit this zombie and then slowly walk over to the tomb and make sure he stays on me. And the moss giant shouldn't attack me. I'll just go around here, and then I can't go around that way. Well, we're fine, right? I'll just get over here. Okay, I got the urn, so now I need to get back out. Just gonna eat up. Wait for one of the zombies to come by, or skeletons, that works too. And then let's run by this moss giant now. Okay, we're fine. Okay, whew. That was something. All right, so now we can go ahead and skip ahead to the end of this quest. The rest of it shouldn't be too bad. All right, and with that, the quest should be complete. Yep, there we go. Look at, oh man, look at that strength and attack XP. That's just wonderful. Let's see how many levels we get from it. And 32. Wow, that's a pretty big jump. I think it was 18 straight to 32. So yeah, really nice. All right, now let's go finish Priest in Peril and do some agility. And with that, we have Priest in Peril completed. So now I'm just gonna hang out at Canifis and get some agility levels. And there's level 50, so now onto the Falador agility course. A lot of people say that you should stay at Canifis till level 60 because you get marks faster there, but I mean, I'm eventually going to level up agility anyway, and Falador's a lot better XP, so I'm just gonna hang out at Fally for a while until I get 60, so yep, let's do it. And finally level 60. That was several hours of agility, and Now let's go ahead and just go to Sears Village and wrap up this graceful grind. We're so close, almost there. Alright, and that is the last mark right there. Let's pick it up, and I should be good to go over to Grace and get my full graceful. So yeah, that's the first thing on my checklist completed already, so that's off to a good start. I think that's also it for this episode, so I'll be back soon and make sure to keep knocking these items off and try to get them wrapped up as soon as possible, and then we can get into the fun stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching, I appreciate it, and again, let me know if you guys have any feedback or comments at all. I received some really good feedback last time on how to play around with my audio settings to make my voice sound better, and I also heard that you guys want to see screenshots of every level I get, so I'll be doing that from this point forward. But if anyone has any other ideas, just let me know. I'm, very open to criticism. So thanks again, and see you in the next episode.